Welcome to Anyverse. My YouTube channel name is so cute, guys. Like I'm not over it yet. Okay. Anyways, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, thanks for coming back. Okay, so like I said, this video is about my top 10 movies from 2025. And I know I owe you guys a video, Stranger Things, last episode, but guys, I'm just so disappointed. I was one of the Delulu people that thought episode 9 was gonna be a thing, but they disappointed us, and I'm still heartbroken. So I can't, like, right now. I, I'll get to it another day, not today. Okay, today we're gonna do the top 10, and number 10 is drumroll. Now you see me, now you don't. Now, guys, this movie is on my list because I'd already seen all the parts and I watched them when I was in college. So some of my college friends were on the phone, were like, "Oh my god, guys, we really need to watch this part, this last one." Well, I'm not sure if it's the last one, but the recent one. And it was good, but like it wasn't the best, okay? Like if you go back and watch the older ones, you really know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, moving on. Number 9. Number 9 is Zootopia 2. I just love how Zootopia 2 was really funny, very witty, very catchy, and some of my favorite characters were in there, like Jason Bateman and Idris Elba, Dwayne Johnson, Quinta was also in there. Like all my favorites, all my favorites, and it was very funny. The storyline was good too. So if you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. If you like some animation, once in a while. I like to double in animation. You know what I'm saying? Number 8 is Him. Him was produced by Marlon Wayans, and he was also the main character, one of the main characters. There are two main characters. The other main character is Tyreek Withers, and this movie was like a psychological thriller about the dark side of football and how there's the hero or the champion who is always praised and valued, and Tyreek was playing like the new upcoming most loved football player. Guys, I know nothing about football, and that is why this movie was the best option for me, because there was literally nothing about football in that movie. I was honestly, at some point I was like, okay, can I get a game at least? Like, let me see something. Like, let me see a score, even though I literally have no clue when there's a score or something. But it was just training. Marlon was training Tyreek's character, and it was just really dark, bloody, messy, political propaganda. It was a lot, but I enjoyed it, to say the least. It was on my mind for like a week at least after watching it at the theaters. Number 7 is Final Destination Bloodlines. Now, as a fan of Final Destination, guys, I have binge watched all the parts of Final Destination multiple times, and I binged watched everything again just for this, just because there was a new one coming out. And I would say it wasn't that scary. It wasn't that scary. Like, I remember when I used to watch Final Destination and I would be terrified for a week. Like every time I see something move, I'm like, whoa, whoa, don't move too fast because I'm ready. But this one was so chill. It was more of like the storyline, the characters, there was more character depth, and the storyline was pretty good, I guess. This young girl who um got a vision of her grandmother um surviving a very terrible situation. They were on the top of a tower and people were falling off. It was very bad. So she got a vision that she knew that something was gonna happen, and obviously no one wanted to believe her, and they all died. It was pretty straight to the point, and I enjoyed it just because I just love that entire franchise. I enjoy it. But again, it wasn't that scary. Although a lot of people were terrified by it. I think the deaths were very new, but nothing special. Nothing special. But it was on my list because it was a fun watch. So moving on to number six. Number six is drum roll. I feel like I do drum roll every three numbers. Oh my god. Number six is 28 years later. 28 years later is a when I started it, I was waiting for like some kind of vampire story, but it wasn't. I guess I just didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just saw the picture on Netflix and I was like, oh my god, this looks good. And it was good. Okay. I think the best part of 28 years later is the cinematography. Yo, the lighting, the use of lights, the use of sound. Oh my god. And the main character is a kid. He has so much confidence. He's brave. He takes his mother, who is mentally ill, on a journey, a very, very dangerous journey. And there's all these humans in the woods that appear like vampires, but have completely evolved into something crazy. I don't even know how to describe them. But I love the sentimental part of the story because okay, I almost gave a spoiler right there. You guys should go watch it. Go watch it before I give the spoiler. But it was a beautiful watch. I was just stuck by the TV that entire minute. Like I didn't pause. I wasn't looking over my phone. I was just like focused. All right, number five is Frankenstein. Frankenstein was a beautiful watch. Some people have some really negative critique about it, but I have positive critics. Like it was amazing, honestly. And Jacob Elordi got a a really long ass standing ovation. I want to say 20 minutes long, but I feel like that will be giving wrong information. I actually don't know how long it was, but it was really long because he did play the character perfectly well, and he wasn't wearing any clothes. Huh? Okay, let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. He had a costume on, but it was basically skin. So he wasn't wearing any clothing, except from when he's wearing like the huge black jackets. And Frankenstein is made out of dead humans. A mad scientist made him, and the relationship between the mad scientist and him is just I find it very emotional. I find it very sweet. Although the mad scientist became his own curse because at the end he wasn't very nice to him. To me, out of all the Frankenstein stories or movies that we've seen so far, I feel like this one is the best. And the outfit, oh my god, Mia Goth killed it. She nailed it. She wore those outfits. And even her wedding outfit, I was like, girl, okay. I wish we saw more of the wedding scene before, because that's like at the end of everything. I wish we saw more of the wedding scene because I was like, I need to see more. The outfit was given, everybody's outfit was given, except of course Frankenstein. In his defense, he's not a human, so we'll let that slide. All right, it's moving on. Number four is One of Them Days by the most amazing, beautiful, brilliant Issa Rae, one of a kind. I love her so much. If you know me, you know I love Issa Rae. I've seen everything from her. This story, like the movie makes me want to dance. Like I've seen it so many times now. I saw it with my friend, and the music, the comedy, it's just a really, really fun watch. Like I just want to grab my snack and just consume the movie. Kiki Palmer, I love her so much. She's got my heart. And Caesar really did a really, really good job. This is my first time actually seeing her acting, and I don't know if this was her first experience, but she really nailed it. And of course, she had Issa Rae as a director, so I knew it was gonna come out perfectly. Both of them are a beautiful combination. Went through series of adventure just to pay their freaking rents. And girls, I understand. It's not easy out here to make some money. So was a really brilliant watch. And honorable mention, Cat Williams was there, and I was like, I was shocked. I was shocked. Okay, I didn't watch the trailer before I saw this. I just saw some clips on Instagram, and I didn't know it was in it. So when I saw him, I was like, "Excuse you, the king of comedy. Hello, welcome." I am sad. All right. Moving on to number three. So on number three, we have The Gorge. It's a Apple TV original played by Miles Teller and Anya Taylor. The movie was basically surrounding both of them on the top of a valley or mountain, and they are on different edge of the valley. I'm gonna say it's a valley because it's two mountains facing a really deep hole, which they're not sure what is in there, but their job is to protect the hole, but not necessarily protecting the hole from anything, protecting things in the hole from coming out into the world, if that makes any sense. But this movie didn't get a good review. I mean, as far as I'm seeing it, the numbers are low, but I enjoyed it. Like the last time I saw Miles Teller, well, not really the last time, but one of the movies that I enjoyed from him was Divergent, and he was also in Whiplash. This guy is a brilliant actor. The chemistry between him and Anna was, I was like, ooh, ooh, I'm ready to fall in love again. They're so cute. They're so cute, and they'll do anything for each other. Like you guys barely know each other, and you're jumping ropes and flying through things to save each other. I love it. I love it. It was fun. It was a romantic movie, and I feel like I'm not really a big fan of romance, like romantic movies, but this one was like this was well written. The chemistry was well built up. It wasn't some toxic. I don't want to. You want me. Don't want me. Blah 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 bullshit. It wasn't like that. It was, hey, you fine. Hello, are you there? Call me. Oh my god. All right, let's move on to number two. Number two was The Accountant. Accountant was played, well, main characters were Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. John Bernthal is, how do I say this simply? Hot, hot, hotter than fire. Hey, give me some water. Hot. Okay. The Accountant was played by Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. And John, the last time I saw anything from him was Walking Dead. And I feel like he left Walking Dead too early. He's such a great actor. Like his charisma, the way he carries himself. There's something about his acting that's just like, I can watch you all day, sir. Thank you very much. And the contrast between his character and Ben Affleck's character, they're both brothers, makes it very funny to watch because one is like very serious with the accountant, and John's character is more like chill, but also crazy. So both of them go on a mission together, and it was a really, really fun watch to just see them solve a crime. I There's nothing more to say, okay? It's John. Moving on. Number one! Drum roll! This time I'm doing a drum roll. Did I hear that? I don't know. I don't know. Number one on my list is Sinners. Guys, I feel like Sinners is gonna be on my list for 2026, which is insane. But I've seen it so many times. It's unhealthy. But I'll watch it again. Why? Because it's a very, very, very beautiful movie. All the characters were perfect. The casting director, I believe she got an award. Am I saying that? Well, is that true? Oh my god, guys, I don't want to give false information. I do need to do more research when I do these videos. I'm sorry if that was a lie. But she does deserve an award. Because what? Everyone was so perfect. And then getting to Michael B. Jordan. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Let's do it again. Ryan Coogler, of course, brilliant, brilliant director. Both of them have worked together so many times, and I think we need more. We need another one in 2026. Don't waste time. Get to it. Start writing, start directing, make more movies. Okay? There's nothing much to say about this movie. It's a vampire story. The best vampire story you could ever see. And all the characters are just so beautiful. Everyone's so, like, Black is so beautiful, guys. I just could not get enough. Everyone just nailed their part. And one of my favorite scenes, in fact, there are two favorite scenes. Or is it one favorite scene? Oh my god. It's the scene where they're dancing in the room. And I really enjoyed when they move through worlds and we see some people dancing from different parts of generations, right? And that was so fun. And then another part was when all the vampires were dancing and the white guy was playing his music. I've seen that scene too many times. Too many times. Okay. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. Very chaotic, but that's my top 10. And I would love to see what other movies you guys watch in 2025 that is not on this list. I would love to see what you guys have been up to, what you guys have been watching. Please recommend them. Okay, recommend them. I do want to watch more movies this year. I feel like my list could have been better, but I tried my best, and I'm gonna do more for you guys in 2026. I promise. Okay. Thank you for watching once again. See you in the future. Bye.